Hello and thank you for clicking on my channel. Today I have a really special episode because I want to talk about South Park top 7 best Randy Marsh moments. Number 7, Bloody Mary. In season 9 episode 14, which is called Bloody Mary, Randy is being pulled over because of his alcohol problems and he has to do community service, and this leads him to go to AA meetings. In those AA meetings they say that alcoholism is a sickness, it's a disease. So Randy, being Randy Marsh, just leans onto it really hard, and it's just extremely funny. He shaves off his head, he uses wheelchair, he cannot talk. Although he shouldn't drink, he always chugs on beers and stuff. And to top it all off, the episode's name is Bloody Mary, so there's a Virgin Mary statuette that bleeds from somewhere that it shouldn't. And Randy goes there to be purified, you could say, to be saved. I don't know what's the term, but the blood is all over. I cannot talk very much because I don't want to spoil it. I told you which episode it is, just check it out. Number 6, Cock Magic. Well, Cock Magic is one of those R-rated South Park episodes that I really have no idea how this got aired. The premise of this episode is that there's a cockfight happening, and when Randy Marsh hears this, Randy confuses cockfight with cock magic, and it is just two very different things. Cockfight is those roosters, and cock magic is what Randy Marsh does in this episode, which just doing tricks with his penis. It is absolutely hilarious. Randy takes it way too seriously, and he thinks that he should teach little children how to do this right. And then the tricks that he does with his penis, it's just way over the top. Number 5, Cream Fraiche. Season 14, episode 14. In an episode called Cream Fraiche, Randy is obsessed with Cooking Network. The thing that he always does is just watching cooking shows, and it goes out of hand to a point that his wife is distant, his children are distant. He tries even to have a cooking show. This episode is one of those must-watches, from Cartman impersonating Gordon Ramsay to Sharon jerking off with a device, blaming every problem that couples have to lack of sex in the marriage. This episode just has everything. Number 4, Randy gives himself testicular cancer. In season 14 episode 3, which is called Medicinal Fried Chicken, Randy is used to smoke weed, and because of the new laws he cannot. So when he hears that people with cancer can use prescriptions to get to buy weed, he gives himself testicular cancer, and the way he gets it is just so funny. He just literally puts his balls into a microwave. Like the episode Cock Magic, I still cannot wrap my head around it, that how this episode got aired, because it's too graphic. And we have some iconic lines in this episode as well. For example, one of the guys with testicular cancer says, "Whenever I'm tired, I just sit on my balls." Number 3, Being Lord. In season 18 episode 3, which is called The Sissy, Randy is fed up with not being able to go to the bathroom in his workplace because there is a guy who goes there. I don't remember, his name is Hansen or something. He goes to the bathroom and doesn't come out, so he pretends that he's a girl and he goes to women's bathroom, and there he starts singing, writing some songs, and then he uses auto-tune and some weird editing stuff, and long story short, the 45-year-old man is the young singer from New Zealand. Number 2, the biggest crap ever. In season 11 episode 9, which is called More Crap, I talked about this episode a lot, but it's actually a pretty good episode because it did won an Emmy for being the best episode, best animated episode of the year. Anyways, Randy is just so obsessed with taking the biggest crap in the world, and in one of the funniest lines ever, he's talking to his son and he says, "I wish I could create something that I can be proud of." and he's literally talking to his son. It is just another level of comedy. And before I talk about number one, don't forget to like and subscribe. Number one, semen overload. In one of the most iconic episodes of South Park in season 12, episode 6, which is called overlogging, the world loses the internet. So the Marsh family, in hopes of finding the internet, hit the road and they find themselves in a camp. In that camp there are just some small portions of the internet, and when Randy wants to use the internet, he does what almost every man does, and he starts watching porn. There is an image of this episode where Randy is just covered with semen and on his chair. It's just one of the most iconic scenes of South Park. That picture happens in this episode. Randy have not jerked off for many days, and now he's all stacked up, so when he finds the chance, he just overloads. That's my favorite top 7 Randy Marsh moments in South Park. Tell me which one's your favorite, or did I miss something? Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you have anything to say, just comment down below and let me know. And as always, thanks, bye.